Good morning. How is everybody? I don't know where my glasses are. I'm gonna finish my eggs real quick while you guys are popping on. Do that, do that. Happy new moon tomorrow. Happy new moon. And on top of that, right? Let me get rid of that. And on top of that, happy Lunar New Year. Right? Because it's the New Year's tomorrow in Vietnam, I believe. So the Vedic astrology right now, I bet you, is off the charts if you follow Vedic astrology. Energy must be booming. I don't know where my glasses are. I didn't put deodorant on yet either. Where's my glasses? Where's my glasses? Oh my goodness. Lonnie made me an omelet. And then I chopped it up. She was pissed. Not pissed, but she was, no, she was livid. She was basically like, why did I make you an omelet if you were just gonna do, oh, these empty ones. Why are you making me, I turned it into a scrambler, to say the least. And I don't know where my deodorant is, but I'm gonna put on Cade's. I do not recommend this. You're not supposed to use men's deodorant. But it smells like Fuji. Apparently that's what Fuji smells like. I don't know if I'll ever visit. Why? Because it's like a whole day to get there. I don't know if I want to be on a plane for that long. Where's my other glasses? It's gonna drive me nuts. It's got like a, that's a straight up scuff or something. I can't work with those. How did I lose my glasses? I wanna make love right now, right now. Ooh, I like that vibe, right? Here we go. Here we go. Yo, so what's the scenario? I like that vibe. I wanna make love right now, right now. All right. I do not want any more of that. Good morning. Good morning. Why are you all up like, ooh, you're like wicked. Wicked close to me right now. Okay. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my legs straight. My parents are gone pretty much all day. I shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda worked out in the living room. I wanna make love right now, right now. So, I just felt like Lulu. Doesn't Lulu do this? I'm pretty sure Lulu does this. Burt's Bees Hydrating Lip Oil. It's like passion fruit or something. It's nice. It's nice because I don't do chapstick. Good morning, and this is not going to cut it for me. I don't know why I chose to sit on the bed. All right. So we're going to do, hey. Yeah, Lulu does that. I haven't been over to her site in a while. I do see, like when I'm scrolling, it says certain mantras. So, morning, Toots. How are you? Are you at work? How's the new baby? How's the new nephew? How's the new nephew? You texted me. Oh, I got a new number. You're gonna have to hit me up through Snap. I can't text you right this second. You had a dream about me yesterday? Oh, Jesus. We know what happens when that happens. All right, that's a whole lot. Uh-oh. Do I want to hear the dream? Do I want to hear the dream? Okay. Okay, hold on. Ooh, we got 2 women on the board and the lovers. All right. Ooh, shocking. All right, they gave me a whole bunch. Let me just place these. And then I'm gonna grab another deck. Because this is like almost like the same story as yesterday. When you wish upon a star. I don't know if you're dealing with fucking Pinocchio. Fucking Mr. Goo. I want to make love right now, right now. Alright. I got the King of Pentacles reversed in this household scenario with the Empress. A little confused with the moon. Not really knowing what to do next. This is like deja vu, okay? Fucking ridiculous. You know, you got the Queen of Pentacles over here. Chance to have a new opportunity. Fight for what it is you want. You're holding on to some type of family dynamic because you've already invested time here. It's like you have a chance to go in a new direction with, you know, a Taurus-like energy over here. It's like you got fear, right? You're guarded. You're not telling this person how you feel. Obviously, there's love. There's some type of sacred bond. You're feeling it, right? But it's like you're not saying jack shit. You want to reach out, but you're not reaching out. Closed off.
Will you please clean this out for me?
You have, I'm working.
Okay.
Come on, Lonnie. You have, see how that just got like irritating? It's like you have like, it's with the contract right here too, with the 7 of Pentacles, the way the paper's looking at this one. It's almost like you have some type of an arrangement within a marriage. I don't really see an arranged marriage. It looks like more of like, what do you call those type of relationships where it's like you got the perfect little family, not fake, right? But it's like you painted the perfect picture of a scenario, how your family, how your life will play out. Like, God forbid, conventional. God forbid this one drew outside the box. Like, their color crayons, they don't like to play with their color crayons, remember? So that one's like, there's no way with this lover, whatever went down, it's like someone's content within the household. Like, it might not even be a bad marriage. It might be. I'm not really sure, okay? Because I'm not reading this. I'm just telling you what's here, and we're pushing this energy off the fucking board. Like, fucking see you later, all right? New moon, like, done. Fucking douching this shit out, okay? Because you got somebody who fears having a conversation with you and telling you how they really feel. I don't, with the Page of Swords here, is it more paranoia than anything? Because we used to be like, oh, you know, someone's stalking, right? But at this point, is someone stalking, or are they just paranoid to tell somebody how they feel? Because God forbid they can't control a situation. You're dealing with a control freak, okay? Wanting to reach out, but not reaching out. Probably has a shit ton of questions for you, right? Because it's like, but it's like not saying jack shit. Merry-go-round, all right? I don't want the fucking lazy Susan on my board anymore. They're definitely what is it, a conventional? Is that the word that's coming to me? I'm thinking of an oven, and I think that's a confectionery oven, but a conventional relationship? Is that what you'd call it? I don't know. It's not a relationship I'd ever want to be in, where you guys agree to do this and agree to do that and agree and agree and agree, and you live in this perfect little portrait that you painted. And how could you possibly see the other side of the world or another side of a situation if you continue to stay within the lines, right? So it's like, why did you even have a relationship with another woman here? Because this woman's coming as the Queen of Pentacles. She's nurturing. She's, you know, it's like, it's such a beautiful energy. So it's almost like your ego got in the way there, or something, like egotistical situation going on here. Because it's like, I want to make love right now. So extreme attraction too. She's extremely attractive. She's creative. She's a nurturer. She could be a mom, right? But it's like, why did you even, I don't know, man. Because you got married, you got a long time situationship, whether you got out of it or not. It's very conventional. Color outside the box. I don't know. I don't think this one's gonna color outside any box, troops. The picture's already painted, right? But wanting to reach out to this one, but not. They're afraid of getting the feelings hurt. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We got the ego that's blocking the heart. Okay, that's not the one that was next to it. And then, what's this one, the 9 or the 7? Guarding the heart, blocking it. Ego's getting in the way. Oh, you want to fight me? You want to test me? Like, get the fuck out of here. Test me. Fucking check yourself. The 4 of coin was here. Where did it go? Oh, right here. Get out of here, right? Like, and with the Page of Swords here, is it really stalker energy? Because I'm starting to think somebody's extremely paranoid. Closed off. Like, but here's the deal. The reason why I'm choosing not to read that for you is because there's no effort. No one's trying. Makes sense? If 2 people are not trying to be on the same page, why the fuck are you dealing with somebody that lives in their own box? There had to have been a lesson there for you, people, okay? We're going to leave that exactly where it needs to be and not on my board anymore. Yeah, someone wants, ooh, nah. Yeah, somebody, I want to make love right now. Feeling that energy, right? But this type of energy, yeah, they want to reach out. They're probably wondering the next time you guys can hook up or how to do it. Like, it's like this one has a rule book, okay? They have a rule book. Control. My terms. Get the fuck out of here with your calendar, okay? Totally grabbing another deck because that does not benefit anybody with that being on the board, to say the least. This person, they don't want to try. And if they do, there's going to have to be a massive turnaround. I mean, energy does shift. It is possible, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. And I'd stop getting your panties in a bunch over somebody who's doesn't like to look outside of the box. They got the perfect little portrait of their family. And like, who has arrangements with people like that? Like, oh, I don't know. That's normal to some people. No judgment. I want love in my life. All right. There's no love. There's no love there in that scenario. Although it looks like they got a great deal of feelings for you, but if that person can't, open the crayon box, you get no future with that one. But they're attracted to you. They look at you as the Queen of Pence, 9 of Pence. But let's get that off the board. And it was just 1, 3, 3, 3. That energy is too paranoid to even tell you how they feel. It's like they lose control. They don't want to lose control. They don't want to talk about anything. I don't even have, I was gonna go dun 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 dun, but guess what? They don't want to talk about any of it. And if they do, it's on their terms. Some of you probably fell in love with someone like that. I've done that. Been there, done that. Fell in love with that type of energy, and then you realize you have like this big epiphany. And it's like this whole time you're hoping you're going to have the epiphany. But it's like you have the epiphany. You know what I mean? Like, want to talk about things they want to talk about on their terms. They have a timeline. So I don't know what that's about. A timeline within the household, a timeline in general, they could coming in. I don't know, troops. It's like I don't even want to read into it. I'm sorry. If I saw synergy, I would continue to read more for you. Okay, but like, there's no effort. So what, they want to reach out and talk to you? So what, they want to make love to you right now? So what? See you later. Come on, ladies. Pull it together. You only work on those type of situations when there's synergy. Then, no. There's no synergy. None. I don't care if it's a marriage, if it's a long-term this, someone's going through a hard time. That is a closed-off energy. Can you feel bad for them? If you choose to sit there and want to pity the situation and hope you're going to get an ounce of emotion out of that person, you're off your rocker right now. You ain't getting jack shit from one who plays games, texts you on their own time. You're probably dealing with somebody who's very disciplined, very consistent, but not consistent with you or expression. It's whether they're paranoid or not. I'm feeling like more like they're paranoid than the energy of the Page of Swords. Because it's like, yeah, they're watching you. They could be going through your social media, looking at pictures. And some of you will probably sit here and be like, well, I kind of feel bad. I mean, it's kind of sad. I mean, they could have had a rough childhood. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, woulda, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Haven't we all had a fucking rough this and a rough that? Stop making excuses for somebody's fucking negligence. Sorry. Yeah. Love you. But no. You're not going to get nowhere. This person's not trying. You know, they want to throw the freaking coin your way, then that's on you. People do change. But this energy right here is like, I'm not going to say they have a perfect, I can see it on my board. It's not even here. I'm not going to say they have a perfect family, but they have an arranged situation. There's no question. And it's not because of every excuse you want to try to think of. It's because it's the type of marriage in general they just have. I don't know, maybe their parents had a relationship like that too. Very old school, very traditional. You know what I mean? You work it out until certain things, you know, possibly go a certain way. I'm not really sure. You want my ex-girlfriend? Oh, Mingya, sorry guys. And that type of relationship might work great for some people, right? But I have a funny feeling if you're on my channel, that's not your type of relationship. You want realness. You want love. So it's up to you guys on how you nurture that, if you choose to nurture that, if you've walked away from that. Because it definitely looks like there is a little confusion within the household whether they walk away or not. Slow is an understatement. And it's probably slow to you. I would look at this as slow, as a majority of you would. Like, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, sometimes. Not in this scenario. This scenario, you're not getting anywhere. It's on their timetable. I guarantee they have a chat on their calendar at home or at work. And it's not a messy chat. I'll tell you that. It's according to their schedule, their routine. Like, I don't know what to tell you, troops. I'm sorry. That energy was not trying to talk to you. They want to talk to you. Lots of questions. You know, you have all the answers. You have the book laid out. You have the energy like this. Like, they're definitely curious. They're definitely attracted to you. This is a type of energy, like, when you guys are together, they might even be nervous in front of you. You might be nervous in front of them. It's just a matter of who shows what type of character, who wants to be real when they're in front of someone. This type of energy it instantly just hit me, like they might actually make you feel insecure, like you're not even comfortable in your own skin because they're not comfortable enough. It's they get that, it's like, you got feelings for me, but do you even like me? Like they could love you, but like you wouldn't even be able to tell if they liked you the way they talk, or the way you guys communicated in the past, or the way you guys are communicating. Like you would never even know it. And a lot of people will just sit there and be like, oh, well, he really loves me. So I'm telling you, it's a damn fact. Love is not enough sometimes in this type of scenario, unless somebody wants to talk about it. This person's not talking. They're keeping it all to themselves. They're so closed off. The heart chakra is definitely not open. If you were to even get yourself involved with this person, it'd be a long time before they could completely trust you. It's a tough scenario, guys, because it's like, who wants to go into a relationship where there's no trust? They're trying to control the time frame, the timeline, and I feel like all of a sudden, like, it got turned around on you. Like at one point you probably thought maybe you were rushing it, because I've been in a situation like that. Remember where I came on and told you that story where let things just play out naturally and go with the flow, and and it's like you thought maybe you did something wrong, but in all reality it is you were picking up on the same type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like it's like your intuition, you already knew. Like I don't know, it's so weird that it pulled me to that, but I think you're kind of like in the energy of like not give up, because we don't give up. Remember, we walk away, but it's like I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit where this goes anymore. I just don't give a shit energy, and that's because you've recognized something within that connection that is there's the number one thing for me that I'm not seeing is, well, there's plenty of them, guys, like I said, right? But like they're not expressing. They're not. Let's wipe it off the board. Pushing that energy out of here. Gone. See you later. Okay? If you are in that type of scenario, I hope that there's mutual effort. And if there's not mutual effort, it's doomsday. It's, you can't try to break someone. You can't try to get the depth out of someone. How do you think it is for me? I'm a Scorp. I love depth. I need emotional relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I need in my life. I want to feel your heart. I want to feel it. I visually want to look at it through your freaking skin and see it pump. That's the depth of a connection I want. I don't know if I'll ever get it. Hopefully I do. Hopefully I do. It's not enough for a reader to tell you someone loves you, someone's watching you. It's not enough, guys. That's not love. Where's your self-worth there? Where's your morals? Let's like just rip out your fucking organs. Like I want to see. I want to see you bleed. I don't know if someone's worried if they tell you how they feel, you're going to judge them. But that's not your problem. It's theirs. If they don't know you well enough for who you are on the exterior and the inside, and it's not a you factor, it's a them factor. And they got somebody in their life with the 9 of coin that's single and available, and they nurture with the Queen of coin. You have unconditional love right there. You got somebody that chances are won't let you down. Not with that type of energy. And then you got this other energy that just prepares for the worst. Won't go outside of the box. They already have a picture of how their future is supposed to go. You can't, someone who's focused on that picture their whole life, is not just going to look outside the box because somebody new stepped into their life like that. Like, that's a very... I got lots of words for that type of energy. But I gotta be careful what I say to you guys too, because if you're dealing with someone like this, I mean, I could influence you guys just like that. And so it's like, I don't want to do that per se. You're all in your own scenarios, right? Half of you guys are in marriages, other of you are single, and then others of you, we talk about a third party, and you guys are like, well, I'm not in a third party. Well, you still are. If you're holding on to the same energy that's with someone else, you don't got to be sleeping with somebody to be in a third party. You're still in a third party because you're still hooked on someone else that's with someone else. And this person, I don't know if they're going to make a massive turnaround or not. If they've been the same person that's been on the board the last couple days, there might be some type of turnaround, but I don't know. I just continue feeling yourself and doing what it is you do. I can see the energy clearly yesterday. You had one energy that was sitting on top of the Three of Cups too, celebrating, dating, going out, having fun, loving themselves, feeling themselves, vibrating high, right? So they could be curious whether or not you're in a relationship with somebody. But if they really want to know, good morning, why don't they reach out and ask you? See what I'm saying? Like, this person has so many questions. They want to talk to you, but they won't. And I don't know if it's linked to paranoia or just negligence. Probably both. You're dealing with somebody who's extremely disciplined, day by day, their time, because it makes sense in their time. It just makes sense. They have their life planned out, guys. Like, I can't live like that. Some people can, and there's nothing wrong with that, to have a plan, right? But with me, I'd rather just go with the flow, not have a plan, and make it through some bumps, not continuously. It's just, whatever this is, it's cyclical. Whoo! It's like a whoo. Okay, so we're gonna step out of that energy, and we're gonna clear that, and new moon in Aquarius. Okay, I wanna make love right now, right now. Ooh, ooh. Someone is easily turned on by someone else. But that leads to sexual frustration. Okay, that also leads to addiction, obsession. So if for some reason you're not getting it, take care of it yourself before it gets out of control. Because I can already tell what type of feeling you're vibing right now when it comes to, I want to make love right now. It's like you pounce all over someone. Yeah, my mind just went, whoa. I just had a little scene of a porn in my head, okay? So take care of it yourself. So there's got to be some sexual tension. What you doing way over there, Kustur? What you doing way over there, baby? There's a gun range a few miles out. It's fucking gun laws right now. It's just fucking gun laws. It's not the problem. Anyhow. My back's killing. My neck, my back. New moon energy. New moon energy. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. I'm going my way. Queen of Pentacles. Just moving forward. I love it because when I push the energy, I'm like this, right? Like, go back to your happy little shelter. Okay? And then it's like going this way is moving forward for me. I don't know why. I guess in my head it makes sense. So you're moving. Not literally. I mean, obviously you could be, right? But the energy is moving. She's practical, she's nurturing, she's grounded, she's owning it. She knows her direction. She's not holding two poles. She's got one. And it actually looks like a meat pounder. Like when I make cutlets of veal. She's pounding out the meat. Oh my god, my mind just went in the gutter then too. So maybe it's her. That's like that in that energy. It could be him too. I don't think you're feeling each other's vibes like that unless you're like having like phone sex. I don't know why I just whispered that. Like you're having phone sex. And then you guys can crave off each other that way, right? I actually, when I connect with somebody, I probably shouldn't even be saying this. But like it is, okay, I'm not. But we all know like it's one thing to have like phone sex. I don't know why I'm whispering that. Are you a secret? You know, is there a secret relationship? Like what's happening? But when you're connecting with that right person, it's almost like they're there, right? See, but I don't think, I know some people are plenty capable. Enough, Lucy. See, she can feel my energy. I know some people are plenty capable of like, you can feel when somebody's like having an orgasm or they're intimate. Like that must be awful. I don't ever want to be in that situation. Like that's actually a thing, right? I don't think that's what's happening with you two. Why did I say you two? Well, you're sexual, so it's with someone, right? Right now you're on your own. You're feeling free, right? It's almost like we just pushed that energy off, and now the same woman that was in there that was dealing with that type of scenario, she's forefront. She's right here. I think you're just feeling yourself. Someone left a comment, for those who watch me, a gentleman left a comment the other day. He's like, Courtney, why don't you ever deal with the women that are shady too in whole bags, okay? There's plenty of them, trust me. I'll do like a little whole bag reading for you guys in a couple days maybe, okay? I know they can be just as shady, if not even more shady. Trust me, I know. It's just, let's just push the story off the board, okay? I'll hook you little fellas up. If she was really, like, she's coming out as the Queen of Pence, guys, right? So let's take the sexual, whatever I almost said frustration, or tension would cause the frustration, or if you're getting it, like, let's just take it off the board, because it's like that song keeps coming to me. I want to make love right now, right now. But like, she's not in that energy, all right? So she's grounded. She might be listening to like old school music, anywhere from like early 1900s, even earlier than that, up until like the 50s, 60s, probably more like 30s or 40s. It's just, I see, she's not even holding a mic. I just almost, you could have been a singer, that type of singer, in another past life. Because she's looking at the mic, but it's not a mic. You know what I'm saying? And I just pictured a woman on stage, or you're listening to it. It'd be like where you're winding the record thing. You're winding it. Anywho, you're coming out swinging in Taurus energy, Venus energy. Princess of Wands, ready to go. Feeling yourself again, right? A new adventure. Going after your passion. There's no stopping you. You're strong. You've dealt with animals. Like, probably speaking like in like beast, like men. You know what I mean? You got a ram here, you got a lion. Like, you're beast mode. Nothing's stopping you now. Okay, so that's fantastic. You're going, you're passionate, you're grounded, you're focused. You could be concentrated on work. You're just owning yourself. Got the 10 of Cups. And you got the 8 of Wands. Damn. See, you're going right to you're happy. You're feeling yourself. Oh my God. How does Mercury keep getting back here? Let's wipe him. Okay. So, maybe I was picking up on his energy. I don't know. And that's been happening a lot lately. Remember a lot of the guys that reach out to me? It was linked to like a porn site. Remember there was a couple reads I did and my readings showed up on the porn site? Like, I don't know if that's happening again or why I'm feeling this intense energy. I wonder if that's going down because the people that I'm taking off are the same people I removed yesterday. Anywho, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Like, you're on a journey. Like, you are just on a mission. Like, it's all about you taking care of yourself. You know, just succeeding in any direction you can possibly go. I mean, the energy is great. You might get a message coming at you. Nah, to me, it's like you're mentally messaging yourself is what you're doing. Energy is flowing. You might be delivering messages to people about how important it is to be happy with yourself, the outcome. But this is the 10 of Cups, guys. This is Dharma. Okay, so like this eclipse, for those who are reaping the rewards. Oh, you're about to reap some rewards. I'll tell you that. Yeah, see, temperance, healing. But this is more like it's divine. You're being watched over. It's more than healing. It's more than patience. It's more than reconciliation. It is, you know what I mean? It's reaping the rewards for something. So you're feeling it. I don't know if you're traveling. If you're traveling, I think you'd be traveling by land, train, car, bus. But you're going right to your 10 of Cups. You got the Death card, which is great. Transitions, transformations. Could be dealing with a Scorp or a Cappy. I read the Death card as Scorpion Cappy. So you might be dealing with somebody, and I do that with the King of Cups too as a Pisces when it's Scorp. Like, so I have a couple cards that are like that, but it's got to be a placement in someone's chart. Like it's something like that. So here's the thing. I think more or less you're dealing with a Scorp. Because you got the Taurus, you got the Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups. This is you feeling yourself, your energy, going towards happiness, bliss. It's just, it is what it is. It's so clear as day. And then you got the Death card. You got Scorpio sitting right here. Like, you wouldn't go from the 10 of Cups being completely content to another transformation. I mean, you're always transforming and ascending and learning lessons throughout life, but it wouldn't be so drastic. This is like drastic or interference is how it's coming off. So it's like as soon as you get your happy back, maybe it's like, oh, here we go. Like I almost said, here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? So maybe someone will come in and be like, what's up? But I don't know. You got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know, troops. Let's get a few more. I wanna make love right now, right now. Anyone know what song that is? Because it's not going away. Anthony just came to me. And got the High Priestess next to the Death card. We talked about the DNA yesterday. It pulled me to DNA. You guys are accessing your Akashic records right now. And you're reading someone to a T. You're dealing with somebody who's got a lot of scorp. This is another energy because you're looking right at them. So you're coming in as the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. And you can read this person like a well-oiled machine, whatever that means. It's not a terminology I would normally use. I would never use that analogy, like a well-oiled machine. So you're dealing with a scorp, or the person, whomever you're dealing with, is in heavy scorp energy right now. But you can read this person like a book. They might be scared of that. Maybe they do have paranoia, because it just pulled me to the other one too, which is, you know, just because I wipe that energy off the board doesn't, it's going to take a while to really push it off the board. Hopefully not too long. But I'm not going to read shit like that where there's no synergy. All right? Pick that shit up real quick. But if it's not that person, it's that type of energy. All right? I think they're going through a transformation right now. But or the DNA is being activated. But this is you're entering your Akashic records right now. But I think you're entering their Akashic records. It came in the other day with the DNA and the galactic stuff too. Right? It's like you can smell their fear, you can sense it. You're obviously an empath. This could be you and your own scorp energy evaluating your own intuition. I hope you're not doubting your intuition, but I don't know, maybe a circumstance comes up where you might question your intuition because you do have messages right here. But to me, with the High Priestess being here too, you're following your Akashic records. But as soon as you're happy, something, it doesn't get altered, but something comes in. I don't think you're worried about it. You're just like, I think you know how to handle the energy, but it's bringing me to I don't really give a shit anymore energy. So I think this is you moving forward, and as soon as you move forward, this person might be like, knock, knock. Ba-ding. You know, it's that type of energy. But I'm going to pull 5 more before I clarify. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Ace of Swords wanted to fly out. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. You got the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. So you got the Knight of Cups under the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, see, you're dealing with somebody who's trying to control their feelings. They're fucking battling themselves. Look at this energy. Like, trust me, I am not judging. I'm stating the facts here, troops. They're battling their own emotions right now. Like, this person needs to be in control. There's a trust issue. I know that looks like a ram, right? It's for Aries, but to me it looks like a T, and it just told me a trust issue. It's like, squash that shit with that ant. Don't ever step on an ant, please. Do it for Courtney. Don't step on ants, all right? But it's like, squash it. Like, enough already. See what I'm saying? Battling whether or not to email you, to text you, to pick up the phone. You're reading someone. You're probably going to feel this coming. But they're battling. They're feeling like, why the frig is this on the board? If it's going to continue to stay on the board, it's because I need to continuously tell you guys to get the F out of this scenario, or something's going to come back around. Because I'm not going to continuously read this. And it is a new moon, so things could go down, right? But your ass better hope it goes down before Mercury hits. You better situate something before Mercury comes freaking knocking. I'll tell you that. This is not going to be a simple resolution like you people think. If two people learned how to go with the freaking flow, I think somebody, I don't give a shit anymore energy. You know what I mean? Like, and the other one's still trying to control it. And I don't even know if you guys are together. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, oh. It drives me nuts. I was just gonna text Alana through Snap. She just texted me through Snap, but it's like, because I have it logged in on the other phone, it's such a pain in the ass. Anyhow, Six of Pence right here. Material success. So somebody could just be focused on material needs right now. But once again, it's like head on, battling themselves. Do I open up? Do I not? Do I reach out? Do I not? Do I try to ground the situation? Do I not? I know there's possibility here. There's potential. There's a 10 of Cups. They're looking at you differently. I don't know if you're freaking them out because your intuition is on point. You read them like you wouldn't believe. Like, you don't even have to be a reader like me. You can just read through someone. It's like you can see right through them. And this type of energy does not like being read. They're the reader. They're the, what do you call that person in interrogations? Like, what do you, the word, it's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know if you're dealing with that type of energy, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyone? Anywho, you can read them and they can't read you and they don't like it. It really, yeah. No, I mean, it could be a detective, an investigator. No, it's not the word. This person used to interrogate people. Someone can just read somebody. It's that simple. Tactics. Like, they're really good at it, and they can't do it with you. They can do it to you. This fucking person's back. They can do it with you to a limit, right? You might have a lot of Scorp in your chart. You might be a lot like me and have a stallion, and you're not even aware of it because you don't know your chart that way, right? I got a lot of Scorp. I got a stallion, okay, and Scorpio. So this could be you're accessing your own Akashic records right now, and this other energy is just exterior to you. You know what I'm saying? So I got rid of Mert. So this is somebody who can normally read somebody. It's almost like the person you're dealing with, guys, because they're not on my board, so I'm gonna get into it with you. It's like they could be amazing and you can feel the love, right? But it's like that's not the point. Like, or the thing is, you're not feeling it. They're not expressing, but like that's not the point anyway. Like, it could be their line of work. Like, you're dealing with like a leader. The Emperor's a leader in charge. And they can't get a grip of their emotions. They can't control their emotions. And you're the weakness. You're their kryptonite. But obviously it's fated for you to come in and either be a catalyst or not give up on someone. But right now, I wouldn't give up. I would walk away. Because right now there's no synergy. Like, you guys, you might be communicating. You might feel this, or it might be you communicating how you feel, but this type of energy, I'll text you when I text you. I'll say what I want to say. They limit their conversations. They have a hard time not knowing how you feel or what you're up to. Right? And you could be dealing with a private investigator. and still you stump them. I think it's just because you got a shit ton of Scorpio in your chat. They're not used to Scorpios. And if they know Scorpios around them, it's not like your type of Scorpio. Like, you're just mysterious. You know what I mean? Like, you're their kryptonite for damn sure. But if you can affect somebody and put that much impact on someone, they do it to you too. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why they're in your life too. For damn sure. It's not one way. You don't come into contact and have relationships like this, whether it's sexual encounters or not, or just friendships, for you not to pick up on something. See what I'm saying? So this person, you know, I think you just, I don't give a shit where this goes anymore. I'm living my own life. And Dharma is coming your way. You're going to reap the rewards. Okay? But this other energy is still battling. So thank God you stepped out of that, because I don't know if you can feel it. You might be an empath for damn sure, but you're not allowing yourself to feel it anymore. As I'm talking, I'm kind of like splitting the deck, and it had me look at the Ace of Pence, right? So, like I said, it's like slow and steady. You're just doing your thing. This person is still considering whether or not they're going to reach out to you, but you're already done. They could have left you. They could have been the ones to actually shut it down, because they're controlling, right? And it's like the minute you make them feel weak, it's like their defense mechanism goes up, and it's like they shut it right down. And the only way to shut it down is to really shut you out, right? Who wants to deal with somebody who plays ring around the fucking rosy? One day you're hot, one day you're cold. Like, no thank you. You know? And some ladies or gentlemen might look at it as, you know, it's just, I know they love me. Get that fucking shit out of your system. I should say, get that shit out of the program, okay? Reprogram. That shit ain't gonna cut it. So if I'm gonna continuously see this come in, I'm gonna teach you how to cut it out of your life. Unless I see this energy have a massive turnaround. If this energy does not have a massive turnaround, I swear to God, I'm gonna teach your ass how to get the fuck out of this room. Pushing that shit out. And it's like they're pushing themselves forward. It's like one step forward, one step back. But you already stepped out of it. I guarantee this person probably shut you down. And then the woman got to the point where you're so tired of the freaking whatever was going down, where it's like you legitimately don't give a flying rat's ass how this goes. You're living your life. And this other one's still stuck. One step forward, one step backwards. One step forward, one step backwards. Oh my God, I'm going to take the lead. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Wait, no, fuck, I can't. I can't. Oh my God, I gotta share an emotion. Some of you might hate me for this, because some of you support this type of energy. I will support this energy until the day I die, and I will nurture it as long as it's being reciprocated. Right now, it is not being reciprocated. Check yourselves, girlfriends, and masculine. Check yourselves. You don't get anywhere in life with this energy. They already have their life. In check. Even though it's probably not in check. You know what I mean? It's content. It's conventional. I don't even know the fucking word, because I could never even have a relationship like that. Fucking A. Works for some people, man. There's plenty of relationships like that. Plenty. And it works for them. But faded scenario like this, it boils down to trust and love, honesty, respect. It boils down to the right type of morals to keep a relationship alive. That type of relationship had a lot of morals based on other stuff, not the feel good morals. See what I'm saying? So one step forward, one step backwards. I mean, they probably have a message sitting in their inbox for the last 8 days, 10 days, 18 days, 8 months. They can't even hit send. The minute they hit send, they get paranoid. Or the minute they go to even consider hitting that send button, paranoia kicks in. You're definitely their kryptonite. It is what it is. I hope for your sakes there's a massive turnaround in this, and this person can express, because right now they can't. They're battling themselves. It is, looking at this, it is sad, kind of. But you can't pity that shit. That's their own shit. Only that one person can change that outlook on something. If you're enough for this person, then it will happen. And it will take time. But right now, I guarantee this feminine does not feel like enough. Because you wouldn't be doing your own thing. Now, mind you, you guys can be single and haven't talked to this person for a very, very long time. And they're probably with someone. But the thing is, your thoughts are still with this person. So in my eyes, you are dealing with a third party scenario. Because I'm not banging no one's husband or wife. And this shit's all up on the board. Why? Because you're still focused on someone you shouldn't be. Or vice versa. And others of you're pushing your way out, but this person's still hooked on you. So if this person's still in the picture, then like I said, there's either got to be a massive turnaround, or my ass is here to teach you how to take yourself out of this scenario. You could be dealing with someone who's got a heart of gold and treats you like a freaking queen. But the thing is, like, it's not what you need. It's clear as day that's not what you need. You don't need to be catered to like that. It's simple. It's little things. You don't need to be bought this, bought that. You want to see the depth of a connection. You want to feel it. You want to feel something real. There's a big difference there. This person, I don't know if they can ever deliver that to you. And they may think you have expectations. But if you ask me, that's a simple expectation. It is faith. Have enough faith in someone to be raw. This person's line of work, you know, I don't think raw is a thing, because they keep coming in as the emperor. So raw, and emperor's not raw, guys. Okay, it's very traditional. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you guys, it's like mixing water and oil right now. But it doesn't need to be like that. Everyone has faults. The blame is on no one per se. Because I don't know you guys' scenario yet. But you got the Ten of Wands and the Sun. Okay, so this person's under a lot of pressure. You could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Pisces. It doesn't really matter. But like oppression, holding everything in. Like I said, like they're under so much pressure. And under this death card is the Sun. So that is kind of that. It's positive. It's crowning the Sun. So it's not like extremely positive unless that's a Scorpio. But we'll get there when I clarify. But, you know, it's just this person has so much pressure on them. But it's like, I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's their own demons. It's the back and forth. It's their battle, right? But they feel pressured. But I do feel like they look at you like a ray of light. There's no way they don't. There's something about you that's probably very taboo, but they really like. Some people are just really closed off, and it looks like I don't know. Me personally, with closed off energy like that, if someone's willing to try, and not between like a counselor and someone else, like if someone can really be open and honest and you guys can like feel it, then that's fine. Because you got brought together for some reason, right? Like for those who trust in the universe and the planets and all that, like the divine, you would give it a go. So you probably did plenty of times, or one time, two times. This person feels an awful lot of pressure. So it is a tough scenario, guys, because they are looking at you as grounded and wonderful. But until this person makes their own moves, the temperature's rising. That song, I wanna make love right now, right now. And now when I sang the temperature's rising, which she doesn't sound like that, because I think it's the same song. Is that the same song? I'm just looking at the sun. So you're obviously dealing with a Leo, or just it's the light, it's the warmth. So right now the dark is definitely battling the light. So you might be dealing with somebody who's, to me, it's not a dark night of the soul. It's just they probably met no one like you before. They just don't know what to do with it. But if you can make them feel like this, I can only imagine how they make you feel. But they might bring out your strong points. And with you, it looks like you might bring out their weak points. And for somebody who's in charge, go-getter, they're not going to tolerate, see what I'm saying? Tolerate weakness. Like being vulnerable in front of a woman like that is not something they're used to, nor will they tolerate. You know, so see what I'm saying? You're dealing with somebody who's, whoa. It looks like a Scorp-Leo connection right now, too. Well, they got strong Scorp in their chat. Anywho, you got Justice at the bottom of the deck. You got Libra energy here, too. So let's get one more before I clarify, but this is definitely your story, and I'm not trying to bash anyone's girlfriends or wife or husbands or boyfriend. It's the reality of you guys' scenario, so don't get lost on Candyland, in the Candyland board, okay? Don't go into the closet. Like, I just pictured, like, what movie is that where they go into the closet and there's all that wardrobe? Oh, it's such a good movie. Is it Narnia? No. She rides a polar bear. Narnia is a good one too, but this is a different one. She's on a polar bear. Is she on a polar bear in Narnia? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Does she ride a polar bear? I feel like I'm thinking of a different book. Yeah, she does. What's Bridge of Terabithia? Because that just came to me. Are they very similar movies? Or maybe someone could be dealing with Tabitha. But then that would bring me to Bewitched and not really Bridge to Terabithia. They are similar. Anywho, you got the Five of Pentacles here. This is either someone missing one, or this card represents material trouble. So someone could be worried about their money, their finances, but the universe is here too. It's like it's being controlled by something. You got the Temperance right there, Ace of Wands, the Moon, Four of Wands, the Blasted Tower, Justice, the Devil. Damn. I think someone just misses you. I don't see money issues at all. There's not any money on my board except for that one card, so it has to be saying, tell me about the Five of Pentacles, and then I'm going to start clarifying. Yeah, Six of Pence. It's reverse. It's not about money. It's miss you, but it's like there's no balance. Like, if you miss somebody, then I suggest you show somebody who you really are. Show them your light side, or your light-hearted side is what it's saying. I don't know. It's like the breadcrumb card. Hansel and Gretel, like it, offering breadcrumbs. Nobody wants breadcrumbs. Queen of Swords, she's reversed. She cut it off. Like, no one wants breadcrumbs. Someone, you miss them, you might even miss each other for all I know. But not enough to reach out. This person could be extremely arrogant, and they're waiting for you to reach out. Because remember, this person's in control. Well, they're not in control, but they think they're in control. That's the sad part of the whole story right now. It's like you send them into a spiral. But it's like they don't realize they're sending themselves into the spiral. It has really nothing to do with you. It's their own blockages. So I see a feminine energy moving forward. And I see a masculine still indecisive on what direction. A lot of pressure. But I don't think the pressure's coming from you. This person that you're dealing with is dark, and I think you might be light. But not in a bad way. You just got to figure out how to balance it out. The thing is, I think the woman's light and the man's dark. To be honest with you. And not in a negative way, guys. At all. I had a best friend that's very dark. Love him to death. I could give two shits that he's dark. But dark to the sense so they could get their life done, their work done. You're dealing with a powerful energy that needed the dark to make the right type of decisions. But I think it was for their line of work. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, they don't have time. This energy doesn't have time to sit and fantasize like that of X, Y, Z. But they enjoy the light. They need the light. See what I'm saying? Like, they need the light. Because it could be because of their line of work, or there's something there for sure. They crave the light. But, like, they're still in the box. See what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how to play with their crayons. You're not dealing with someone who plays with crayons, guys. I think they honestly need it for a line of work. You know how they say, like, picture military people. A lot of them are dark energy, even though they got a heart of gold. They're protecting our country. I love them to death. You know what I mean? I'm so passionate about that stuff in my country. But a lot of them have to make ruthless decisions to protect our country. And you don't make those decisions being light. See what I'm saying? So it's like a blessing and a curse. Especially if this person is protecting your country. If you're dealing with that type of man. See what I'm saying? And they want to see the light. They want to feel the light. They want to be nurtured. They want to see the positive. You see what I'm saying? So you're not dealing with a dick per se. I mean, the last conversation or the reason why I got cut off, I mean, you were probably like, what a fucking dick. Or what a bitch, you know? But like, they really want to see the light. They feel it. They crave it. They want it. They need it. Their soul misses it. Their soul craves that type of energy. But to them, it makes them feel weak and empowered. And if you're dealing with anybody, especially that's someone that's disciplined and structured and is militant-like, they want that light. They crave it. But I think because of someone's line of work, you know, it is to make the right type of decisions mentally, logically. Very analytical. And they have to make decisions like that with dark energy because they're doing what's right. They're not used to making soul decisions with love, guys. You're dealing with somebody who could be, yeah, extremely smart, right? But like, too smart for their own good. Like, they chose to have a conventional relationship. They chose to have agreements within a relationship. They chose to live their life this way. They choose to put this much money aside. They choose to do the books that way. They choose their job the way they want to do it. They choose very articulate, very, you know, so you might have came in and gave them a dose of unconditional something. I mean, your depth, the joy, you know, they're just like blown away. It probably scares them. But I always struggle with that because I do scare people off. And a lot of it has to do with my Scorp or just me being spiritual in general. You know, when someone can't figure someone out, you know, so it's like this person could just want time to try to figure you out, but it doesn't work that way. Not in this scenario. This person wants the answers delivered to them. And in this scenario that we've been dealing with and seeing, it does not happen until you actually step into it and embrace it. So I don't know if you'll ever have this. But back to what I was saying, some of you will though, it's on the board. But like I used to scare men off. And I hated it. I used to sit there and cry. I hated that I would intimidate men. But like, I am who I am. I can't change it. It's not my fault that whatever they're feeling, they can't hack. You know what I mean? Like, I got over it. I just look at it as, you know, that sucks. You know, because I always had my own fears too. But I never even got a chance to really express my fears because somebody else always shut theirs off first. You know? So you guys are in quite the scenario here. It doesn't feel good for the other energy to think someone is scared of them. Like, that's the energy, like I was saying, like, how do you feel comfortable in your own skin around this energy? If this person is that afraid to open up to you, how does that make the other person feel? Like, they don't think about that because they're too busy thinking about their own feelings because you make them weak. Weak in the knees, weak in the brain, weak in the gut, weak in the heart. It's like you're a kryptonite. But you know what, ladies and gents? There's no synergy. So some of you, this is the time where you need to, it's either going to come at you or you really need to consider letting this go. Because there's love here. There's love in the air. They're in love with someone. I'm telling you, they can tell you they love you, but this Scorpio Taurus energy, they want to feel the depth. They want to see the heart in their hand. They want to see it pumping. Words ain't jack shit. So I don't know how you're going to break that barrier. I don't know if you can. And some of you are still trying. But guys, I don't see synergy, so I'm not going to tell you to keep trying and not to give up. I'll tell your ass not to give up when I see mutual effort. Mutual love don't mean jack shit in this situation. This person, like, where's their intentions? There's no intentions. They can't see outside the box right now because they live inside of the box. So let's clarify for you guys. So again, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups, the Death card, the High Priestess. You got the Emperor, you got the King of Cups, you got the King of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the Sun, and the 5 of Pentacles. Right off the bat, we just read this whole story. Okay. Let's see. That's an energy. That's an energy. That's the planet. It's kind of in someone else's hands. It's in their hands because you already let it go. See what I'm saying? So if someone's going to make moves, it's definitely in someone's hands. And that must suck. So I'm glad some of you guys did let this go, because who wants to sit in the energy of, if somebody just tests you. I can wait 8 days to text her back, 8 weeks. Like, their ego is in the way, because it's like they have a calendar. Like I said, I think you thought you rushed it because my story comes back to me. So I feel like maybe you guys, maybe they're saying to you, like, I need time. This type of energy does need time. And there's nothing wrong with going with the flow, but they just assume that there's limitations, expectations in place. And little do they know, there is not. So there's no need to go down the same road again. This person is like, I don't know, guys. It's tough for you, but tough for them. And some of you are sitting in it. And there's no third party. There's not a third party on the board right now. But because I know it's tied in, I know there is one. But right now they're not thinking about their wife, because I'm going by the depiction of the cards. An emperor would usually be married too, right? But right now, it's all about the woman they got in mind. But here's the thing. They're not picturing... They can see potential, they can see a life with you, but they're not picturing it because they haven't been able to start their own portrait. So I think they might start looking at you differently with the sun here. So again, this is not an overnight transformation. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. And I'm not going to tell you to keep your hopes up either. And if you're in this relationship and you're letting somebody control the situation, then you're going to continue to live that life. But I don't think that's the life you want, because if it was, you wouldn't have bumped into this one. And the Queen of Pentacles, again, is the Queen of Pentacles with the Death card. So again, see, I think this is you guys with the Aquarius right here. Like, there's something that's going to go through a transformation. I think the women have that Queen of Pentacles energy, or a Scorp, or they're in their Scorp too, right? And it does talk about a transformation. There is going to be a transformation within this situationship. The Emperor could be an Aquarius. Like I said, it doesn't matter what zodiac we are, guys. I work with all the energy. The moon goes in and out of zodiacs every day, every other day. I bet you a lot of people are not even aware of that. You just think it's in a cycle because you're following the lunar calendar. But the moon can go into Cancer tomorrow, and 3 days from now it's back in Pisces, and then back in Aquarius, you know. So it's because the planets move. I think there's so many people like, oh, we're just in Taurus this month. Nah, no. So, again, the same woman. She got a lot of Scorp and Aquarius in her chart, but she's following her destiny, her path. The Eight of Wands is destiny, star destiny. I don't really see healing like that. It could be, but I don't see it like that, right? And then right to the Ten of Cups. But again, she might get her wish. So if you guys truly love each other and in comes synergy, then I truly wish you the best. Honest to God, from the bottom of my heart, I really do, right? But right now I don't see that. Okay. But this is also saying that a wish can come true, or this situation could possibly be healed within this cycle. Okay. And that wouldn't be for everyone, but some of you would, I guess you would know your story, your situation. Queen of Wands, see? Feeling yourself. You're feeling yourselves. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. It's also telling me that your intuition, you got a gut feeling. It's almost like it's inevitable, but right now I really feel like this energy with the death being here too, you're very looking at it like, I just don't give a shit anymore. And it's not give up energy, because give up energy would not be going towards their happiness. It's just someone got you to the point where it's like you don't see an outlet. You just don't see it anymore. Right? So if something like that does come in, like it says, be something shocking, if it's all linked, it will be shocking. You'll get over it. You're following your destiny. You're following your course. You're not going to stay in shock mode, you know, but it's a shock because you're activating your Akashic records. 8 of Wands. So you're on your journey right now, all by yourself, and you're fine with it. You're like, I'm fucking done with this energy. But see, now you got this and the Ace of Swords. So it looks like there's a soulmate or a child. I can't look at this as a child right now. Yeah, see with the 8 of Wands. You're going to get a message from this person. Okay. It's coming right towards you with the opposite arrows going that way. So within the energy of the Aquarian energy, which is now till probably a couple weeks. I know it goes out further, obviously, right? Happy birthday to my little Aquarians, but I don't read that far out unless I'm doing those type of reads. Like, this is energy for the new moon in Aquarius. New moon for me is usually a week before, a week after. Full moon is usually a week and a half to 2 weeks for me. It depends on how you work with your own lunar calendar and the planets of place. So there will be some type of conversation you will be having with this person for those that it goes down with, okay? But again, it looks like it's a battle. It's heavy. There's lots of pressure to have a conversation. There's lots of pressure. That could be travel. Again, to me, it'd be land travel. But tell me about the 10 of Cups. This, now, because they're sitting right here, or this is your own damn clarity, guys. This could be your own damn clarity. See what I'm saying? Like, this person doesn't necessarily need to come in. This could very well be the feminine's clarity with the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Cups with the messaging and being like, I'm done. I'm going straight to my 10 of Cups. Because the 8 of Cups was there again, to me, I can confirm that this will be a conversation. But this will not be an easy conversation. 10 of Cups, you got Judgment with 4 Swords. How funny is that? That was the same exact combo as yesterday, except the 4 Swords is reversed today, right? So it's like, with it being reversed, I think, you know, it's, you're waking up. It doesn't have anything to do with healing here. That could be you where the Judgment call didn't come in, or this is their thoughts with you again. Like, this is an energy that's waking up, or you're going to wake up to a text message. Some of you could go down like that. You could wake up and email, a text message, a phone call. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. But they're coming at you in Scorp energy. Emperor energy. I wouldn't try to... You can't avoid the heaviness of this conversation, the pressure of the conversation. You just can't. But with this type of energy sitting here, I truly can't tell how your interaction's gonna go. I wish I had more answers for you there. Tell me about the Death card. So it looks like there's gonna be some open communication. This person's waking up. They always looked at you as a light, a breath of fresh air, but they weren't looking outside the box. So this person might actually be picking up the color crayons. Like, they might actually be drawing a new picture and actually using crayons. But they're still holding on to you. Or a Scorpio, or see that they're still holding on. Yeah, see, they're still holding on to this weight, this pressure. It's like Mingya. Or this is what you guys are going to talk about. Yeah, it's definitely going to get revealed. You're going to get some clarity, some insight. They've been holding on. What the fuck? They won't share it with me. I wonder if you're just going to talk about it. You asked me, they're still holding on to hope, darkness, fear. Tell me about this 4 of Pence. What are they holding on to? Still juggling the idea, but hold on, 4 of Pence. Yeah, see, it's like they're still holding on to something that's dead and over. Pain, anguish, something. But yet, they're so passionate about something. So maybe they're going to discuss with you. You are dealing with someone that is so damn closed off. Like I said, they're in the, I think the feminine's got a lot of scorp, but they're in the dark energy. But I think it was for their life purpose. Because when a dark and light come together, a lot of people look at that as opposites and oh my god, it will never work out. But that's like, it's such a beautiful balance. You know what I mean? Like, it just acts like a novel, like a love story. I don't know why they're keeping me stuck here. But it's like holding on to something that's over. I hope they have an epiphany. Because it does look like they're waking up. You know, it's time to let this go. It is time to move forward. Maybe they are going to start using their intuition. Maybe they will enlighten you because it's going straight to the High Priestess. You're dealing with someone articulate, like very creative. Like you're waking up their artsy side. The High Priestess, this is a spiritual victory for those who needed to hear that. If you got lack of communication with someone, there's spiritual victory here. It's on the High Priestess. It's spiritual victory. It's half and half for some of you. Some of you, that's ego. Holding on to a secret. There's some type of secret, too. This Ace of Wands could be shocking news of the secret. It's like, I don't know if they're secretly planning. To me, they're telling me the feminine is going to have some type of spiritual victory. It's also telling me next to the High Priestess and the 4 of Pence with all this other energy, there's still a secret here that they're not sharing with you. It could be a good secret, though, like secretly planning to come see you, secretly planning to move forward, secretly planning to take action, secretly something. But they've been holding on to it for so long and not acting on it. So I don't know how that's going to play out for you. Yeah, see, it's, again, it could be sabotage at the same time, or it could be a good surprise. But the Emperor is reversed right now, so like, we all know the Emperor reverse is not the greatest energy. Frustrated with themselves, frustrated with their feelings, knowing that they need to express. But you're their kryptonite. They don't want to be weak. You're not dealing with a weak person. You're dealing with somebody who's in charge. But to the point where it's now overpowering and controlling their own thoughts, their everyday life. They can't place the attraction. They can't place this. They can't place that. Well, that's because they're not looking outside of the box. They're not owning up to their feelings. They're not allowing something that they want to even partake. But again, they're still living inside of their box. And I'm sure they're very content within that household, that portrait, but it's not what their soul's craving. You're dealing with someone who's very pessimistic. Like, who knows what will happen 2 years down the road? Could it work out? What if they just up and leave? And then I just left this life to only make a mistake. Like, it's kind of sad. Where I think the energy is just like, we're going with the freaking flow. Like, what do you mean? Like, why do you gotta look at it like that? Like, let's plan a trip for 2 years instead of you looking at it like, oh my God, we can't book a trip. We can't look into that. We don't know where we're gonna be in 10 years, in 2 years. See what I'm saying? It's like you can't win with this energy. I hope it really shifts for you. But you made a massive impact in their life. But again, it's gotta be mutual. Or like I said, the energy would not be on the board. I feel like for the masculine here, the woman is the weakness. They're not used to that. They like to be in charge of the woman. Well, buddy, the only time you're gonna take charge is in the bedroom, okay? And that's even if, like, I'm on the same page, because sometimes you might say to yourself, I'm gonna dominate your ass, and you can be the submissive. You're gonna put that person in charge too, right? You check that person real quick. You guys must have awesome sex, because it brought me to the bedroom again. But like, that's the only time I can be controlled. But it's like they have it planned out in the head how they probably want to even make love to you. But it's like, what are you doing? How about you just kiss and go with the flow and feel the passion, like explore each other's bodies, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you got someone paranoid. But it's like, you're the weakness. But I think for the feminine, they make you strong. Like, they strengthen you. They encourage you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the opposite. One can be in the spotlight. Like, I don't know. It's actually beautiful. You guys just haven't figured out how to balance it. And I think there's been multiple tries, whether you're together or not. But until this one can really be vulnerable, because that seems to be the issue, then you guys you don't move forward. Because this would be an emotional attachment, an emotional relationship. It would require that. It's not conventional. Tell me about the Emperor. What's up, Buttercup? Emperor. So you got the Wheel reversed with the Queen of Swords. So see, like, with the Fool reversed, with Justice, they could be dealing with a Libra, but I feel like this is the marriage, because Justice is here too. So it looks like their marriage is not going great, not as expected. They probably thought they've had this image in their head for so long, but now that they're seeing the light of something, because I think somebody is starting to wake up and starting to color on a page now. Like, they're slightly cracking the window open and looking at you differently, which then brings chaos that they can't control within their household, because the seal is being broke. See what I'm saying? I don't even know where that analogy came from, but that's how that's going down. So they're dealing with kind of cutthroat energy. Like, they're like, do I really want to do this cycle? Do I really want to go there? You're dealing with two different elements. You're dealing with a very nurturing, elegant, someone's elegant, a very nurturing, elegant energy, delicate, grounded. And then this other one, I love the Queen of Swords, but like, not in a relationship. You have to have so many qualities. This one never comes out with other qualities. I'm sure they're great as playing mom, or they're great at being this, they're great at that, but like, that's all they put into it. See what I'm saying? Like, tell me about this Queen of Swords, because it's not her. Like I said, this person's with someone, or they just left someone. It's something like that, but they're only focused on this one. Yeah, see, Two of Cups reversed and the Nine of Swords upright. So this is their partnership. Like, they're together, but again, they're not together. They're not connected heart by heart. But about leaving this man. That makes sense, especially if you're in a relationship, right? Like, of course you would be worried about someone else. But if fate brought you guys together, then you need to do what's best for you. And it looks like, unfortunately, for some of you guys, a scenario that are in a situation like this, another one did come into the picture, and I think very much out of the blue, because she keeps coming in destined. So it's one of those scenarios where I'm telling you, you weren't looking for it. It just happened. It just, boom, instant, right? So this is an extremely difficult situation. They're losing sleep whether or not to leave a household. Because this person, as soon as, I guarantee you, dealing with such a leader, as soon as they take action, it's on. They don't back out. But again, they're just starting to let you in, or they're just starting to crack the window. So again, it's not an overnight scenario, guys, but you're making a huge impact in each other's lives some way, somehow. Or you're going to make a huge impact on the world, because that came into play before too. Because we haven't stepped out of the story quite yet. But I will push this energy for you guys. So it is a difficult scenario. There's no teamwork within the house. You know, there's sabotage. Like, finances probably look good, but not much adventure. It's comfortability. You know, obviously the two of these people care about each other. You spend a lifetime with someone, or however long you're together, you get to know them. They grow on you. Like, I get it. I was married for 21 years. Okay? I know what it's like. So they are worried about this other energy. But right now they're definitely focused on you. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Someone just said, I want to clarify that, but my opinion, right? There's always a next life, LOL. Eternal souls. I get that, but me and my life, considering what I've learned on a spiritual journey, you want to hash that shit out this time. If you can't, you mentally want to know what you learned, what lesson you took from this, because you don't want to be like, oh, maybe the next lifetime. I used to do that, and then I realized you're just keeping the void open. Like, no, it was meant to come back in this lifetime. So if it doesn't come together, please at that point realize the lesson within that scenario, so you don't have to do that in another lifetime, because you don't want to do that. Trust me. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. I don't even want to come back to the 3D in the next lifetime. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm trying to get all the fucking brownie points I can. I really hope this is the last lifetime for me on this earth. How does this fucker keep getting back on my channel? Sick fuck. Alright, tell me about this King of Cups. So, and maybe if this is not the wife, we know there's a wife. If this is not the wife, again, because it's happened yesterday where it wasn't the wife at first and it was just the intellect of this woman, but very cutthroat. So it might not even be the wife. This person just looks at, if I come in and ask for forgiveness, again, they're paranoid. Will we connect? Will we repeat the cycle? Will it be reciprocal? Will there be reciprocity? What do they think? See what I'm saying? This person has so many... This could very well be you in this energy. Very cutthroat. You cut them out of the picture. And now they're like, what do I do? Do I go back into the cycle? Do I not? And if I do, will they forgive me? They're so worried about a damn outcome. They're so worried if you feel the same way. They're worried if you're seeing someone else. They're worried about this. They're worried about that. Fucking paranoia, like you wouldn't believe. But you know what? Not your problem until this person comes in and starts asking these questions. Because for a majority of you, that's what that is. This person is so overwhelmed by paranoia, by fear. of being hurt, being let down. How will this person react? Yada, yada. Well, I guarantee this type of energy will embrace it, own it, talk about it. They're not going to make you feel any particular way. They wouldn't humiliate you. They wouldn't let you down. They wouldn't judge you. Not this type of energy, not this type of connection. So, but this person needs to figure that out on their own, okay? So, it is what it is. So, there's Knight of Cups. I did see the Three of Cups and the Hermit. That's exactly how that energy came out yesterday. Queen of Wands, they're all over you, okay? They're so attracted to you. Like, I'm talking, you turn them on with a thought. The temperature's rising. That's exactly why I felt it too. You guys have a beautiful connection. But they're wondering, does she have feelings for me? See what I'm saying? And it's like, then reach out and freaking ask. That's why it's like, we're gonna keep pushing this, okay? Like I said, this is coming around. This conversation is coming, guys. It's almost like they want to know those answers before they come in, but guess what? They don't get to. That's not how this connection is going to work. It doesn't come together until you start trusting. Not let's give it time and see if they throw me a bone. No. You don't throw bones with sacred shit. You've already dug up enough bones. You've already been through enough bullshit. You've already been in the same cycle, saying the same shit. It doesn't work that way. You let your guard down, and you let someone in. And this person, if they do that, it's on. So for some of you, it's on. And they feel the pressure right here. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. They're waking up and they're starting to feel that pressure. But they're more worried about how you're going to react. I think you're just going to show love, to be honest with you. Yesterday, you came in as the Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. I'm sure there might be some type of boundaries, but I think they wouldn't last forever. There's so much pressure. It could be with work or a new start, a new adventure. They're coming in as the Page of Pentacles, right? So going towards the Sun, they see the potential in something. So we kind of have some money here following the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know what that's regarding. This is usually a new job, a new offer. There's a lot of pressure here to move forward. And I'm telling you, if you guys proceed, it's going to be slow. Because not only are they coming in as a page, which is someone who's an emperor. Okay, there might be an age difference here too, because we keep getting the princess and the queen, and there's no empress. But they already know your wifey material. And they're coming in as emperor and a page. So it's like that child had a child energy, like not immaturity, like you bring the best out of them, like their childlike energy, like you bring that forward in them. They like that. You probably make them feel like if somebody's 50, you make them feel 30. So there might be an age difference. The gentleman might be older, the woman is younger. There's definitely an age difference here. So this will be a slow start. Maybe they're like, maybe she won't do slow. Will she give it enough time? Will she allow the time to let this unfold? Want to know why they think that? Because they probably think you're on your own time schedule, but in all reality, they're too busy trying to control the time. So you guys got a lot to talk about. I think once somebody's actually in, they're going to be in though. But this is quite the process. The Sun, you got the Eight of Wands and the Princess of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely going to get a message from a Leo. Or somebody in Leo energy. Or somebody that sees you, like I said, as a ray of sunshine. You're going to get a message. They're going to give you some type of offer. What is with this Mert? I keep hiding him from my channel. I keep looking up and seeing child porn. I'm just like want to strangle someone right now. It's like somebody, like, if you guys have an option to report that, please report it. But they're going to come in and offer you something. They, you know what I mean? They are passionate. They do love your passion. They do love your light. They do love the way, I almost, that song just came in, the way you look tonight, which is not the way it goes. I don't know what is up with my voice with the songs today. So you're definitely going to get that message, okay? And there might be some travel involved, or it's something that has to do with work. And we did notice that here and there. And when I was reading this story, because this story's been on my board since what, June, July? And some of you, a majority of them, met them in August, September, in the Virgo, in the Leo Virgo energy. So anywhere from June, July, August, no, like July, August, September. I've been reading this story. I told you guys, for those who've been following me, you're probably going to end up doing business with somebody. But I was telling you guys from the get-go that this person was married. Okay? So it's not like we can quite wipe it off the board yet, because the cycle's just ending. So it's slowly going to be pushed out. But we've been talking about this energy since July. So hopefully you're going to start a new cycle, or you're going to complete a cycle and really just push it out. It's what you guys decide. Looks like you went through a couple cycles of something. I don't know. Tell me about this Five of Pence. And you could have been dealing with this energy for 5 years. But it's like you started a new cycle over the summer, just like everybody else did. Could have been 2 years ago. It doesn't matter. A new cycle began, even if you've been with a person for the same amount of time, whether it was the new person or the same exact person. You still stepped into a new freaking cycle. That's so you could get your shit prepared for 2020. Five of Pence. So you're both coming in as Pence down here too. Princess of Wands, the Prince of Wands, and the Page of Wands side by side. You're gonna get a message in an offer. It looks like the woman might take the offer. There might be definitely travel. You're definitely dealing with someone younger, but you're both on the same page when it comes to money or your career. Libra's right there, your morals. You guys could have did this in a past life, because something's being resurrected. I think you worked together in a past life. You probably made really good money together. And like I said, when you bring that dark and that light together, it's the perfect balance for the universe to work with too, to vibrate at. You can reach a lot of people that way, I'll tell you that. That is for damn sure. Yin and the yang. Tell me about this Five of Pence. I mean, this could be mutual, you guys missing each other, or like it's so random that that's here like that. It might be you. It might be linked to your business if you have a business, or I don't think it's material trouble. It's not screaming trouble. It's linked to your money though, more than missing an energy, because it's having me try to figure it out before it comes out. So linked to money, business, something. It's like that song just came to me, like, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Is that Boyz II Men? I don't know. Maybe you're gonna make you're gonna figure out a new way how to make money. You're gonna bring income in differently, because you're both on the same page. You come in as the same element. It's like whatever this is perfect. They're going to talk about it with you. They just don't know how. Tell me about this Five of Pence, please. Well, the two that flipped is the Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands, so it could be talking about relocation. But I'm not taking them because too many came out. I definitely do not see like an instant move in or anything like that, guys. Like this person, there's no way. This person is going to need time to get to know you, and I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. I just, there's something that's just, I don't know, missing. So let's say they're watching you. So they might be watching you at work. Normally this combo would be like watching you struggle, but there's no way they're watching you struggle. There's no struggle like here like that, or they're struggling on a decision that has to do with their finances and the two of you coming together, or it's something like that. Like, but again, I feel like this is paranoia. I think if they were to leave a certain situation, you know, they're definitely going to be spending money. There's no question. So like they're hung up here. And it's not a universal hang up. A lot of people think the hangman's a universal hang up. No, they're hung up on their own thoughts. It's like they're looking at something as a complete loss when it's not a loss at all. You'd be starting a company, a business at a capital gain. There's something here because you're both coming in as pages. You're both on the same level. You're something new. I swear it looks like you guys have done it in a past life. It looks like it's going to be easy for you guys. But they're concerned about money, or they're concerned about your money, the feminine's money. Maybe they think you're, I don't know. Maybe they think you're high maintenance. I don't think so. That's strange. Or how, it's almost like they want to help you. They want to watch you succeed, maybe, which is sweet energy. But there's something else I'm reading on, picking up on that I can't pick up on. But at the same time, too, if they were to leave one relationship for another and start fresh, they're definitely going to be losing money. Especially if you're leaving a marriage, right? For sure. A divorce, paying for a lawyer, alimony, child support, whatever you pay for, whatever you dish out, right? But it doesn't look like they're really concerned. It's more they're straight up looking right up at this queen. I think they think the woman is having money trouble. So again, ladies and gents, you might be dealing with somebody who thinks you might be after their money. Aw, thanks, sweetie. Look at that. Bianca, $100. DKK. Thanks, baby cakes. It's so funny that you said that right when I said somebody might think that you're just after money. You're very welcome. Thank you. And then she just went and made a $100 donation. So there's something there, guys. Okay. Oh, I'm glad, Bianca. That's what I'm here for. I don't know if they think you're materialistic, or if they think you're struggling with money. See, I don't see it like that. I think they're worried. You might be dealing with somebody who has money. We've talked about this before. They were coming in as the King of Pence, the Emperor. They've worked hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get one more to clarify that, because he's looking right at her as if, because I don't look at this energy as somebody who's smug right now and they would sit and watch you struggle, right? It's more like they want to help you. But right now, it's either how do I create something with this energy when I'm still in this scenario. See what I'm saying? That's why I don't feel like it's like that. Because he's literally looking right up at her. As if she's linked to material trouble. Oh, it's tough, guys. Let's get one more. I don't know how he's looking at her now. Like, if you are dealing with somebody who's honestly got money, whether you know how much they have or not, whether it doesn't matter, like, this is the type of energy, like I said, like, you could want to plan a trip 2 years down the road and say, let's start looking into going to Ireland. Let's start looking into going like this. And they're thinking to themselves, like, why would I look 2 years down the road and put a deposit on anything when I don't know where we're going to be? See what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God, I want to wring your neck type energy. So if this person does have money, you believe that they're extremely cautious with their money. Extremely cautious. And they would have every right to, if you ask me. You know, they earned their money, whether it was given or earned, it doesn't matter. But tell me about the Prince of Swords. But it's directed. It's directed right towards her. You got the World and the Seven of Cups. See, that doesn't help. It's almost like knock it off. You're confusing the shit out of yourself. This one energy, this masculine energy, that whatever this is regarding, it's like the universe is saying, knock it off. Like, why don't you just ask? Because it's the World, one door shut for another one to open, but it's still next to confusion, right? So it's like, this person has so many questions. Oh, I must have got another donation. I didn't see that one either. Thank you, guys. This person must have so many questions, but it's like, I hope they ask. They start talking about it. You know, like, I don't know how comfortable one is or the other, the both of you talking about money, but like, apparently it needs to be discussed. Because you can't sit in this confusion. Like, tackle one thing at a time. You know what I mean? Like, but it's illusionary. So if this person thinks they're after money, it's an illusion. The universe is like, knock it off. How are you ever going to have a new start? Well, maybe they think this energy is foolish. Maybe they think they're after money. With the King of Swords, I'm telling you. But somebody's drinking too, okay? And they're drinking a little too much, for sure. But how about you not try to process finances in the midst of drinking? Because it's like, you go from like a positive to a fantasy to danger, stranger danger. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's drinking. I don't know why they're making it so clear like that, but it's like, stop trying to make these decisions while you're drinking too, you know? Somebody thinks you're money hungry. Or this is the end of her financial difficulties. If she's struggling with money, I don't see her struggling. She's coming in as the Queen of Pens, guys. Like, she's not struggling. So I hate to say this to you. I truly feel like he's looking at you like, is she worth the loss of money? I fucking hate to say that to you guys. Because this person's going to lose money. And it's like, is she worth it? Is she worth me going through a material trouble? Like, if you ask me, this person has more than enough money to lose some. And I hate to even say it like that. But the universe, like, it wouldn't be placed in all, everything is placed just right for me to be able to know that this person has enough money to have a new start without her struggling. It's that simple. It's that clear. And she's plenty capable too. So either he thinks you're all about money, he's worried about his money, or is she worth it? Because I'm going to lose money. As soon as I shut this door, I'm going to lose money. Or it's, hey, we need to sit down and really talk about what we do next. Because I need to get my finances in check. Or, you know, we can put so much money here. We can put so much money here. You know, we can invest here. Okay? It's one of those three scenarios. Either is she worth it? Or this is where we're going to invest? Or is she just really all about money? So I'm going to use this deck and clarify that one Five of Pence, Prince of Swords one more time. When I did the other deck, it was the World and the Seven of Cups. So it's also the universe. Knock it off. Like, it's illusionary. You're delusional if you think she's all about money. So I'll try to pinpoint it one more time and then we're going to wrap this up. It does look extremely positive, guys. It does look like you're going to have communication. You're going to talk about some stuff. Wipe the slate clean if you can. Where's the love? See, I think the love is already here. So it's actually talking about it, going after it, getting the passion back, reuniting a spark, lighting the match again, you know, throwing the match behind you, burning the bridge, and then getting on your path. You're following your Akashic records too, don't forget. You're being led in the right direction. Prince of Swords, Five of Pence. It almost doesn't want to tell me because I did give you three scenarios, so why add another one? But for shits and giggles. Yeah, see? Five of Swords, the Lord, they feel defeated. This person doesn't know what to think. Is she using me for money? Is she here about money? Does she just need money? I know she might not be as well off as XYZ. Maybe you guys know a little bit about each other. Like, holy shit, guys. With the Queen of Cups underneath, see? I think he thinks you're after his money. And again, if it's not the case, are you worth it? He feels defeated. So this is somebody who's definitely spiritual. Because they feel the pressure. They know it's fate. I'm telling you. They feel defeated. Like, I lose. I really would love to just look at this Five of Pence as someone that misses the shit out of the princess up here and is confused, doesn't know how to open the door. They feel defeated. I really hope that's the scenario. But the fact that all the money cards are surrounding it, I can't rule those out. Got material success right underneath. If something is really destined and you guys go into business and you know it's fated and you don't have to. Well, because I'm back, guys. Because I'm live and I know you wanted to chat with me. So I'm just going to finish this up. I know you just wanted to be on the phone. Okay. So, can you hear me now? I just want to wait a second. No, I'm not talking to you. I feel like there was like two something watching and now, okay, so you're coming back up so you can hear me. I had to answer the phone from Mia and then it instantly started buffering. Like the minute I touched the screen and looked into the screen, it started buffering. So I'll give it like, I want to close this out, but I'll give it like another second for people to pop back on because it keeps going up and up and up. How was your day?
Good.
How was your finals? Did the crown survive?
Yeah, it snapped off the thing, but it was supposed to. It's like a clip thing. I know that. But it was fine. The tops of the little knob things at the top of them, the little ball thing. Like they back, but it's fine.
Okay, awesome.
I didn't check my grade. I know other people got it already. Check it later.
Okay, good news. Close to home.
I'm walking.
You walking?
I take this little way back home.
I can see you. I'm looking at you.
No, this little.
Oh, where Grandpa snow plowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of going in
I love you.
How can you see?
I'll see you in a minute. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. So, I really hope they honestly just feel defeated in this situation and they just miss the shit out of you. Because I would hate to think that this person thinks you're just all after the money or all about money, or it looks like you guys are going to create something together and make money together. There's a lot of capital to be gained here. There's Bitcoin. That just came to me? Bitcoin. Isn't that like transactions in other countries, but like you can't get caught through the government? Isn't it something like that? It's shady, but it's legal. I don't know what that's about. I don't think you'd be doing anything illegal. I don't see anything like that. But like, guys are gonna make money, and the world is right here. And I forgot about that. And that was like yesterday too. Something like that popped in, right? Hi. Hey guys. Meow.
Go and eat.
Cat noises, huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wowzers.
Wowzers.
I thought I was about to tell you that you had a card underneath your table, but it wasn't a card.
Hey, shut the door, please.
Lucy, come in now.
Okay.
Can she?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's probably gonna want to chill with you.
I don't know if you had the door closed because she wasn't allowed in.
So, I wish I could have dig into that for you. I guess one more on the Five of Swords. But the world was here yesterday too. To me, it's you guys are gonna make money. So I hope it's just you guys reviewing your options and what to tackle first. But it's so hard for me to look at it like that because this energy feels defeated. It's almost like I have no choice. Like, is it love? Is it work? Like, did we come together for just work purposes, or did we come together for love? Like, this person has so many things going through their head. Well, it could be the feminine that straight up is like, no, he's looking right up at her. I don't know. But you got the Chariot. It's the triumph of light. Please look at this in a very positive way. It's time to leave the past in the past, and it's time to move forward. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but to me, this is, again, it's the triumph of light. It's the light at the end of a tunnel. Basically, the universe is saying, stop worrying about it. You know what I mean? Like, stop being held up. You take a step forward, you take a step backwards. It almost looks like you guys are going to come together to talk about work. But the thing is, you guys have feelings for each other. You guys are in a tricky scenario. I'm assuming you guys are going to talk about feelings too. And then move on to business. Or try to figure out how to do this or why this is happening. You know what I mean? There's so many whys here. Why? But they're not asking the questions. Not yet. Very soon, these questions are going to come into play. Okay? I hope this helped you guys. It does look positive. It does look like you guys, some of you might make it through. Others of you, you're definitely going your own direction. It just depends on where you're on the board. Others of you, it's just a simple new job and you're going to meet somebody brand new. You're going to close out the old chapter. You're going to stop paying attention to somebody who's not giving you exactly what you need. You're just going to shut it down. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to go in that direction for some of you too. Because this is going to go out a couple weeks. Some of you are not meant to be together. Others of you are. Others of you, you're cutting it off. Like, just like this person. If you guys are meant to be together, they're cutting off a relationship. So there's a few different scenarios here. You know what I mean? Not everyone will make it. You're gonna make it, but it might not just be the way like it plays out. Like, not every, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you break up, you're gonna make it. Like, you just meet somebody new. Destiny still plays a factor because she's on the right course. She's following her course. He looks like he feels more of the pressure, where she's more carefree about it right now because she let go. She knows she can't control something. At one point, maybe she tried to control something, but she's just like, you know, you might very well let this energy go. And then you'll get some type of job opportunity, something will come in, you'll meet someone out, you'll close out the chapter. Others of you, it's the same story. Again, we've been reading that it will eventually, you know, leave a scenario of marriage. I still feel like it's going to be a slow something. It might pick up. It really just depends on trust, communication, compromise. It really just depends on your scenario. We haven't seen it played out yet, but you guys are going to talk about it. You are going to discuss it. Okay? I'm going to pull a card for mutual feelings real quick. Mutual feelings. One card from each deck. And then I will read the bottom. So it's really 4 cards total. There we go again with the 4. Okay, so I'll pull a couple from this, one from this deck, one from that one. On the mutual energy that you guys share right now. This type of connection, yeah, it's me. You guys are on the same page, but no one's talking about it. It's a whole bunch of what ifs. Now, see, that one energy is not what if. It's just like, if it comes at me, it comes at me. You know what I mean? Which is great. But it truly, truly is. You can't fake the universe. You know what I mean? You can't tell yourself, I really moved on. The universe is not stupid. If you really didn't move on, then you didn't move on. You know what I mean? Like, the universe knows that. This type of energy move forward. And I'm sure there's still pain and heartache and stuff like that here and there. But, like, they're not letting this type of energy make them or break them. That is for damn sure. They're exhausted from dealing with that type of energy, and they obviously had some type of an epiphany. So maybe it was love. Maybe you guys were lovers at once, and now instead of being lovers, maybe you'll just be work partners, work partnership. That could be a me and Charlie scenario all damn day. There'd be no way it'd be work and pleasure and work. You know what I mean? And then I could picture that as being one of my friends' scenario, black as clear as day. And then I can also picture myself in that scenario too, with someone else, and it being both. You never know. Nor do I care until it comes. Right now, just trying to remain in my oomph. So, mutual feelings between the two of them. So maybe this can help you guys right now. I don't know who's who, obviously, but like, it's mutual, right? So, oh, Lucy must be outside. I heard her barking. And then I just heard go back up someone else's tree. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I got sunshine on a rainy day when it's cold outside. My girl. Let me work with this one. Mutual energy. Mutual energy. Do, do, do. Red roses too. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Good for you. Tower. So you're both in tower energy with the wheel. See, you both know this is divine. The universe comes in with a tower. This is universal energy too. So you both know something's fated or destined, however you want to look at life. You're both waiting on each other, but no one's doing jack shit. okay? So you both are expecting the unexpected. You both know you ended a cycle, but you both know there's another cycle. One energy is getting the best of the other energy, for sure. All right, so this is also saying it's in the universe's hands, but at the same time, there's two people falling from this tower. This is a drastic shift, guys. Drastic. But the tower could be so exciting. But it's just something was, the two of you, something was built on something that was never solid. Especially if someone was in a relationship. How can you build anything on when someone else is in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, there could be many factors at play here. But the point is, if you want to go into this new cycle, you need to build differently. And you need to build together. Mutual energy. So you both know something's coming. You both feel it. And it's like, I feel like who's going to make the first move? But I'm telling you, like, with everything I'm reading, I think you know who needs to make the first move, for damn sure. And right now, because probably someone else is trying to control a situation, the universe is going to fucking smack that person. Because it looks like that person that's controlling a situation is waking up. But this is a massive wake-up call for both of you. This tower is actually a beautiful thing. It's a brand new cycle, I'm telling you. And you both know it. Let me clarify the tower real quick. Because it doesn't want me to hit that deck yet. See the Fool upright. You both know it. You both know it. You're both ready to take a risk. You're both ready for a new adventure. You're both ready to leave the past in the past and move forward. All right? People might even look at you guys like, wow, them two are foolish. But the two of them together, there's nothing foolish there. You guys are going to, in due time, people are going to be like, wow, we made a mistake. Okay? So you both know it's going to come back together. It's just a matter of, it's in that inevitable energy, like I said. But right now, someone's trying to control the situation. Who knows what happens in between? A lot can go down in between. This could be a breakup, and you both have brand new stats, and you're not going to be with each other. But I asked for mutual feelings, so if you ask me, you both know shit just had to crumble in order to come together. But like I said, I don't feel this tower in a negative way. You're starting off at a 0. Brand new. Zeros is such a powerful number in numerology. It's powerful. The two of you are powerful. You both got knocked on your asses during some cycle of your life, or multiple cycles of your damn life. Mutual energy. That could be Scorpio. You're both in your Scorpio energy, and an Aries needs to make a move because it is the Emperor energy. Aries, Leo, Sag energy that needs to make the move. And if you ask me, it is a masculine going towards Scorpio energy. So you could both very well be in Scorpio energy right now, looking at something in a negative way. But the feminine in my reads hasn't been really looking at something in a negative way. So it's still kind of tricky. But you ask me, it's in the universe's hands. Someone will get to where they need to be. You had the 5 of Swords reversed. So, yeah, see, you're both tired. And then you got the Fool again. You both feel defeated. You both miss each other. You both feel defeated. You both know what you're capable of. But it's like there's a massive problem still because stuff's not being expressed. But you're both... Like I said, that whole time, like, you got that one energy of, I don't give a shit anymore. I just don't give a shit. You know, and then the other one's just, like, tired as shit, feels defeated. But, like, is anybody recognizing anything right now, because it looks like you got the feminine energy that's moving forward, because they know they're in a scenario where they can't win right now because somebody's trying to control the situation. So if you ask me, the masculine needs to make moves. Like right here, it looks like the masculine needs to make moves. Again, the Fool, the masculine needs to make moves. But again, you got the Fool twice. It's like you both know you're going to have a new start, but you got this energy, the two of you. One is literally at the point where I don't give a shit anymore. And it could be the Empress. Yeah, she does have feelings, but the Empress knows her self-worth. If you want to be with this woman, you need to put something into check. You need to go and break some shit down so you guys can rebuild. Same thing here. It's like the same energy needs to come in, but feels defeated, but knows there's something there. Why? Because their intuition is telling them. You know? So that's why it's still on the damn board. But I'm telling you, like, that, you ask me, that Empress, she ain't gonna do damn shit. She ain't making no more freaking moves. She's the Empress. All right, she knows how to go through transitions. Yeah, she let go. And you probably let go too. But there's love. You both have a future. It was created. Fate brought you together. It wasn't just fate brought you together. You both know there's a new start here. But this Empress, feelings and no feelings, she waits for communication. She's done delivering. But here's the thing. It does look like the communication does come to her. Okay, so you don't really need to panic. But apparently, if you're a man watching, I can't stress enough that the universe, that this is the message they're delivering. You have to get through this Five of Swords. You have to push through. Everything had to crash down around both energies in order to have a fresh new start, to have trust. The Fool talks about having trust, taking exactly what it is you need and starting new. That's the whole point in having something new and beautiful. You got a brand new opportunity to have a brand new life. And I'm guessing it's going to be a good life. Probably your future wife too, coming in with the Emperor and the Empress. It's definitely a lifetime partnership. Divine's bringing it together. But right now you both could feel like it's foolish. I didn't think about it that way. No, because there's such positivity at the bottom of the deck. So it's not that it's foolish. This is more new start. And it's in the universe's hands too. So they're going to start feeling that pressure. Someone's going to crack. Because questions are going to need to be answered. So I can't look at it as you both think it's foolish. There's no way. One's just defeated and the other one's just waiting for the shock to come in. If there's going to be a shock, it's like, bring it. If not, I'm doing my own thing. Empress takes care of themselves, nurtures themselves, focused on whatever. Tell me about the Fool real quick. Let me just make sure. Yeah, see, you both, yeah, you just got to rebuild. Like I said, the Tower talks about you built a foundation, but it was on shaky ground. Everything had to fall apart in order for you to have a new start, so you can build something solid. Like I said, this is engagement, celebration, moving in together, all in due time. Okay? So, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will get to 8 today. I don't know what it's going to be, but I will get to the story continues. Okay. Yeah, you both know you came into each other's life to have a new start with each other, a new start at life. It's just a matter of how you get there. I didn't even see that. The Emperor and the Eight of Wands and the Princess of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. So right now you're not communicating, and her back's turned too. it's kind of fucking sad. It's sad because it's like, for some of you it's inevitable, but the Emperor's playing games, and that's got to be frustrating, and I'm sorry. And I really hope you're that one energy that turned your back to that situation too, because it can't be fun being in a situation knowing that somebody else is trying to control an outcome that can't be controlled. It is very sad. She's not expecting communication either, you know, because you're trying to control a situation. To me, she's not, like, she's looking at the past like she's guarded, right? Like, it's going to be hard to get through to her because she's looking in this direction. But little does she know, behind her back, here comes the Emperor wanting to talk to her. It's only a matter of time before he turns around and shoots those arrows her way. But right now, again, look at the Emperor just chilling. Comes home from work, probably has her on her mind, but it's not doing jack shit. It's kind of unfortunate. But again, it's only a matter of time before the Emperor, you know, reaches out. So, and again, it looks like she's doing her own thing. So she's not even looking for communication at this point. So for some of you, it will be a surprise. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a long time. Or maybe you just talked to them last week. Who knows? Right? But right now, she's good. She's on a new adventure. She's got her clarity. She's coming in at swords. It will come. They'll come at her if it's meant to go down that way. You guys are just going to have to figure out how to work together. Again, massive age difference. I'm talking 8 years, 10 years or more. But the fact that they're stressing the age difference is telling me that someone is having a hard time with it, and the other one doesn't care. Again, it's somebody else's fear, you know? So there is an age difference. But, and the 5 of coin right here too. So he definitely, even though he turned his back to you, he still thinks about you. He's still thinking about how do I get to this? How do I balance it out with the 66? So it's like he still wants a relationship with you, but like, oh God, it's like everything I talk about is fucking, it's so reciprocal. It's like, oh, Mingya, keep doing what it is you're doing. If you're in the carefree energy, I'm telling you, do not let this energy overwhelm you or get to you. Because I just let that get to me, and it's just because I'm reading it, it's like, oh my God, it really is. Oh my God, I just don't give a shit anymore. Like, yeah, inevitable or not, right now, like, just don't give a shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's insane. It's so reciprocal, over and over and over and over and over. Someone's guard needs to drop. There's only so much you can do, and somebody is like, because the two of you know it's inevitable, someone's trying to control time. It's fucking sad. It's disgusting. It makes so much sense why the woman was out. Even if he shut it down, he has no idea that woman, because you know us women, we know we can hold on to something for a long time and say it's over, but it's not really over. This time in her eyes, it's fucking over. Done. Over. Unless you come in with a massive, like, shock like that was. No way. You already got that one exactly where apparently the universe needed her. Because this one doesn't play games when it comes to the heart. When shit's sacred, shit just slice your throat real quick. So he could have shut it down, but it was really, it's the woman that shut it down because he's still thinking about her. He can't stop thinking about her. And the other one's like, do-do-do. I'm going to hang out with my friends. I'm thinking about myself. So I'm going to focus on my family. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to watch a movie. See what I'm saying? So it definitely looks like it's up to the masculine to reach out. Vice versa. If you're in the same sex, you got to figure out who's alpha, who's omega. It's up to you guys to figure out who's who, right? But that even just got frustrated seeing that shit. Little does he know she's doing her thing. Someone comes her way, she's gonna take that opportunity. She gets a job offer in another country, that chica's gonna take it. Nothing's stopping her right now. They don't see it. They don't get it. They're probably reversed because they can't control the situation anymore. It looks like it's inevitable, you guys. Majority of you will probably get back together. Or will be together. Or if you are together in a relationship, you will have a fresh start. Say there was no breakup and you guys were together. Like in a marriage or a relationship. It looks like a new cycle can start. But that's, you got to make sure it's being reciprocated. And all these things, all this information, feelings, emotions, fears, it needs to be discussed. You're not going to be able to crack someone in one discussion, right? But like slowly work on it. You know, if someone gives you a little, then you give a little. You know? Oh, 25 years difference in age, yeah. So, I can't even continue to read that, so... I love you guys. I'm like speechless for you guys. Like, speechless. You survived. You've already survived the worst of it. The worst, considering you built on a shaky foundation, tells me for the last 6 months or for a year, whatever cycle, because they go in 3, 6, 9, 12, right? So to me, this is either 6 or 12, and it was tower after tower after tower, because past life regression, fears, control issues, self-doubt. There's so many things that needed to be worked through, and it looks like you two, every time you triggered each other, one ran, and then the other one ran, and the other one ran, and finally it came to a point where someone clearly saw their faults, and the other person got clarity on what they were dealing with. So maybe that's why the table turned, because someone got triggered again. I don't know how it's going to play out for you guys, okay? But just keep doing what it is you're doing. Don't let that type of energy control your everyday scenario. Even if you guys live together, like, there's still a little bit of a break, or you need to talk. You can't avoid it and sweep it under the rug, because Mercury's coming too. I'm telling you, you can't. It'll be taken from you. I could just keep going and keep going. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in a little while, or tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to get on to Patreon today and get at least number 8, hopefully 9 out for you, okay? I love you guys so much. Thanks again for the support, donating. It's awesome. Thank you, thank you. I love you too. Fantastic rest of your day. Bye, guys.